up, everybody? Back with you again with the Angler's Machine. Sorry I haven't put out a video in a really long time. Had some personal things going on. I'm not going to discuss that, but it all has to do with COVID and all that crap that you know about. So I'm going to teach you again today how to throw a cast net, do another tutorial video. So everybody knows the rope looks like this. So what I do is I tuck the rope inside the loop and I put the loop around me. That way it's snug and tight and it doesn't even have a chance of slipping off. And you just lasso it like you would a lasso. Anybody can do it. If you're right-handed, you want to put everything just like that in your left hand. You're going to reach down here and grab a hold of the ring of the net. Reach down in front of you and grab the other side, shoulder width apart. See how the net's open in front of me here? See that? Now this is nothing about strength, it's all about technique. I want you to watch. As I throw this, I'm going to take one good turn, pivot off my left foot, and I'm just going to throw with my left hand. You get a perfect circle, or something similar to a perfect circle. And it's just all in the wrist, all in how you throw it. It's not about how far you can throw it and strength and all that. Let it go to the bottom and then pull it in. Right now, it's becoming harder and harder to catch these shad as we're getting into the fall. We're going out into deeper water. We should be coming up into shallow water pretty quick. We've been doing this now today for about probably 20-30 minutes. We've got, you know, a handful. Usually I can throw once or twice and I'm good. Hey, well, let's walk right down here and let's get another throw. And like I said, sometimes it takes patience and sometimes you just gotta throw and throw and throw, wear yourself out to get bait. But in my opinion, shad is the best thing to use for any fish in this lake, specifically because shad is their main dietary substance. I don't like using imitation, I don't like using stink bait, get that stuff all on you, nasty. You know, I like shad for all fish. Every fish that swims in this lake eats shad, except for maybe carp. Maybe they do if they get real hungry, but most of the time they're a... Here we go. Try right over here in front of this little divot. See that? See how easy that was? I didn't have to strain to do it, just throw. I could do that 10,000 times in an hour if I wanted to. You know? And like I said, it's been rough going here recently. We haven't really been catching many. I'm gonna throw it one more time here. And like I always said, it's really important to know the structure of the water before you throw your net. Otherwise, you're going to get holes in your net. You're going to have to sew them back up, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. But for the most part, if you know, like you can see here on the bank, I can see this is obviously sand, and I can see the trees. I can see the bushes. I know where they're at. Underwater debris that you can't see, that sometimes just gets you. But luckily, I fish right here a lot, so I know right where I'm throwing every time. And I know I'm not going to get hung up. And now that I said that, it would not surprise me one bit if I got hung up in a spot I'll throw them 10,000 times. You know, but even then I still don't see that happen. Got a little bit of weight in this net. Oh, look at that. Got me a couple of bricks. That's a stretched nylon rope that's in this. You know, for a second I thought that was just a big old cart. Got me a couple of bricks. Man, I'm building a house. Tell you, but yeah, like I said, know your structure before you throw. And if you don't catch any shad, do what we're about to do and move. Because if you ain't catching them after about 8 to 10 throws, you ain't gonna catch them. When we first got down here, we caught about 20, and there was 2 at a time. And now we decided to do a video, we ain't catching any. So, that being said, we're gonna go ahead and move on, and I'll get back to y'all in a little bit.